Welcome back to Room 202. I am Roman Bolin.
And I'm Corbin Johnson. And today we're joined with an alcoholic, 24-hour stoner, got every STD west of the Mississippi. His future is basically screwed. Broden Jackson.
Every STD west of the Mississippi.
When you're bored and have nothing to do, come on down to Room 202. Come on down to Room 202.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going? Dude, this is a very special episode. Bro, you had a tiny appearance on a few episodes back, but we talk about you on this show all the time.
I know.
We tried to get you back in episode 2, but apparently we weren't that important yet.
we had a...
And we're also going off of zero script today, so this is going to be fun as shit.
Let's go, improv.
So I'm trying to...
You want to tell a crazy story?
Yeah, let's talk about a story here. What's a story that we all can relate here?
Some crazy shit that's gone down.
Give me a story.
Shit, well...
Something that we've all done together.
Well, there was the time...
What's one we haven't already talked about?
Yeah, I don't know. Done a lot of shit.
I feel like Broden's just kind of like, he just views the crazy things. I don't know that he really...
I'm just a part of it.
Yeah. We can talk about your birthday, if you want.
Oh, okay.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, my last birthday was my 19th birthday.
Oh, hey.
And I wanted to do something special, and, I wanted to enjoy it, have all my people there.
Yeah.
So, I planned it probably like a month in advance. I invited a lot of people.
A month? I didn't know that.
It was probably about a month. And I was at Grayson Grand, the Ashby's.
Mm-hmm.
The Ashby's.
We've talked about their place many times.
Yeah.
They're a legend.
And so I sent out all the invites expecting that, like some of them would show up. Like,
right.
not everything's going to show up. So
yeah.
I'm just going to invite a bunch of people.
Oh, look who's walking. Sorry, I'm interrupting, but Santa's about to entrance. And
so it comes to the day. And everybody shows up. Like, literally everybody invited. So there's like 60 people stacked in the house. Everyone's celebrating my birthday. It was fun.
Fat.
It was fat. It was super fun too.
And your goal.
And my goal for the night was to get to 19 shots for my 19th birthday.
It sounds possible, but
Yeah.
After like 5 or 8, you're just like
you're like, I don't
know if I can do this.
I'd done like 10 to 11 or before.
Right.
And
so
then,
what's 8 more? Am I right?
I'm like, yeah, 8 more if I pace myself.
I can do this.
Play it smart.
You should have started that morning.
Yeah, 20th birthday probably.
21st birthday is gonna be
21st birthday. So the night goes on. I'm not only taking shots, but I'm playing Rage Cage.
Yeah.
Drinking some beer.
Uh-huh.
By shot 9, I was like, oh, this is cake. I'm just fine. I'll get to 19.
Right.
And then a couple bitch cups later, more shots. I'm at 12, 13. I'm like, I
don't know.
It's a little hazy.
I'm like, perseverance. Let's do this. So then I get to like 14, and I'm starting to feel a little wheezy.
Mm.
And then I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna wait a little bit.
Wheezy? Like you were hard of breath? Like,
oh no.
You mean woozy?
Woozy.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Sorry, I didn't want to call you out. I was like,
that's not what you did.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, I just thought that since, we both got the same education, you would be a fucking idiot, but...
Oh, I mean, I'm... Boise State's a little...
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, go ahead, Mr. fucking...
Anyway, CWI.
Oh, wow.
I'm at 14, 15, I'm feeling a little... No, I think it was 14. I was feeling a little woozy. Wheezy. And,
it's a good rapper name, Lil Weezy.
Yeah, Lil Weezy.
Isn't that what Lil Wayne's...
Yeah, it is Wheezy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good rapper dude. I was like, Anyways, go ahead.
So I'm at 14 and I'm like, I should probably wait a little bit. I'm feeling kind of sick. Next thing you know, everyone's like, Broden, shot.
Yeah, I remember this.
And I'm like, trying to stand still, just like leaning against the wall, just kind of chilling. And Grayson's girlfriend, Christina, comes up to me with a shot and is like, trying to pour it down my throat, and I'm like, oh, and I was like, fuck it, so I drank it. Everyone's going wild, and I was like, all right, where's the nearest bathroom?
Yeah.
And so I go to the bathroom.
So that was 15?
Yeah, well, Nathan told me that one of them was like one of those big shots, and they counted as 2, so.
Count that up.
That was my final shot of the night, let's just say. And that was I counted it as 16. And anyways, I went to the bathroom, and I don't really remember much. I was in there for a while. I heard a lot of people showed up after I went to the bathroom, though.
I think I had left at that point.
Yeah, me too.
I know Chad texted me the next day and was like, bro, something. I was like, I didn't even know you were there.
That's so funny. So, you never got to 19, though, huh?
No, never got to 19.
Broden, we're getting to 19 today. No, I'm just kidding.
I remember.
I mean, at least I'm starting earlier.
Yeah.
There was that time we went to Danny's house. And like, we just
this is a good story.
We wanted to get so fucked. Like, so we're just driving there. Like, all right, we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna walk in and just start taking shots. That's what we're gonna, so we started taking like. We took
wait. When we get to the door, don't forget the part when we get to the door.
What happened?
So Corbin and I drove together. We walk up to the door, and Corbin grabs the handle, and I grab his hand. I'm like, wait, before we go in.
Oh yeah.
We're making a pact. We're both gonna end up in the bathroom tonight. And so the night goes on, and we got pretty hammered that night.
That was and then there were just pictures all over of us in the morning next to the toilet. So we accomplished our that morning after.
I just remember there was a moment where I was in the bathroom. I was super drunk, and I look over to Corbin, and I'm like, we did it.
We did it.
Because we're both just laying in the bathroom.
It's funny because you think that it's like. You think about that for like climbing Mount
Everest.
That's defeating the enemy. No, you guys just got hammered.
Yeah, and then I wake up the next day, and I just got Nazi symbols. And
all dicks and
dicks
the blue
Nazi
was
symbols.
It written in blue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I did see that video.
Like everywhere I looked, I kept finding more and more and more, and I was like, holy shit! So then I lift my shirt. And I got a bunch of dicks on my stomach. I was like, I don't even remember this.
My dick was gone.
And I lost my shoe that night.
And then I remember
Yeah, I lost my left shoe.
Oh my god.
If you ever find,
and I never got it back.
Okay, can I just... So, Broden has a few, reputations about himself.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the biggest one is that he loses everything.
Mm-hmm.
everything.
So... The joke.
Can I see my keys?
I'm looking at it right now. I was like, oh, you better be kidding. Like, the joke of the summer was the fact that Broden lost a shoe in this house, and we never found it. To this day, we've never found that shoe.
Next morning, I spent 45 minutes. I checked every single room. I checked outside. I checked everywhere. I checked the trash cans. And they were nowhere to be found.
I think someone just took your shoe.
I still think Dre took it to this day.
I could see that.
That, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this is just like the world's longest joke. Like years and years from now, he's like, Broden.
It's like on your deathbed. It's
That's
like,
my only
here's your
explanation.
shoe.
That's my only explanation.
Yeah.
I don't know where it would have went.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's crazy. What the? I don't think you'll
I
ever
still have
see
the
it.
other shoe in my closet, just for that day when somebody finally gives it back.
They're gonna be moving out of that house and be like, what the fuck is this?
That's a tough situation because you can't walk around with one shoe.
No,
Mm-mm.
I was
like,
thinking, what
what's
if I went to the store and I was like,
Can I get one
just
shoe?
can I get a left shoe?
Is it like a nice
Is
shoe?
it like half off?
Are they nice shoes?
Well, it was like $80 shoes.
Yeah, but-
Yeah, but I just bought them too.
Are you allowed to buy just one shoe?
No.
No, because
There's no way.
It's a waste of money. 'Cause
Yeah.
what are they gonna do
We
with
should
it?
start our own business though, where
Yeah.
you can just buy one
One
shoe.
shoe for people like you.
Yeah.
But I remember that morning we went to McDonald's and you just had all these
I had-
swastikas and dicks and no shoes on.
I had one shoe, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna wear.
Yeah, that's
one
even
shoe
worse.
around. So I walked around in my socks.
We're just
And
walking around McDonald's.
We went swimming the night before, so I had Corbin's like really high wrestling shorts.
Mm-hmm.
I had that, a bunch of Nazi symbols all over me. I was hung over as shit in my socks.
I can't believe you walked out with all the swastikas on.
Yeah, we went to McDonald's and I'm just talking to the cashier and they're just giving me the weirdest looks.
Oh my god.
Act like you didn't even know what happened.
I was like, I don't know what you're looking at.
Fuck.
You like get mad. You're like, what?
Yeah. It's like, what's so funny? Fuck. That was a fun night.
That was a fun night.
Shit. Yeah, we've drank a lot. If you had to put all the alcohol that we've consumed together, how much do you think that would be?
I think that it would fill a large pond.
I think it fill.
Like all of us combined?
Yeah.
You could fill a large pond, I think.
Put it in.
Just in the last like year.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Even like
Whoa.
just a casual beer, like we've had plenty of those.
That's true. Lots of parties.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of Rage Cage on this table.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Now there's paint, dude. I was like,
Yeah,
you guys should put paper down.
No, this table's.
It's just adding to the coats.
Wow, the audio peaked so hard when you did that.
There's probably a solid 8 coats of beer on this table.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, honestly, if we
Like
had
if
a
we
way to
scratched
like,
one off, there'd be 7 coats
There's
left.
still
right,
the
if
table's
we
like
scratched
this
it into
tall.
a cup and then like put it in the microwave, we'd have a thing of
Or like under a
wonder.
microscope, we'd see that there's like 7 layers.
There's like our DNA. There's like a little Ricky in there.
There's some Jeff DNA in the middle.
Fuck Jeff.
There's like, that's not beer.
So Broden, you're pretty good at Rock Band.
Yeah.
I dabble.
You dabble in.
So actually, we talked
I
about
have
this.
a funny story about a rock band.
Oh.
Keep going.
Okay, we talked about this a while ago about how important Rock Band is. Without Rock Band, Java Street Revival would not be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta
That's
say
how it all
that
started.
the king of Rock Band is Broden Jackson himself.
I do own the band equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're also really fucking good.
Are you the? Would
I've
you
been
say you're the
playing a
band
long
manager?
I don't like to put a title.
Just
Oh,
the lead
yeah,
guitarist.
I'm just the lead guitarist.
Yeah. Hey, I'm
And
just
sometimes
one part of the machine. One
Sometimes
cog
the
in the
backup
machine.
vocals, but mainly the lead guitarist.
Some backup vocals. Meaning he just like sings the song to himself when he likes it.
Pretty much. Or I'll grab the mic stand
Just play the guitar.
and do both.
Some Elton John.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong there.
Some EJ. Me and Broden saw that movie.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was alright.
I didn't like the whole musical.
It was a musical.
Yeah. It wasn't really.
Like
Like-
everyone would break out and sing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anthem, yeah.
I have an aunt.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like that wasn't a good move. But
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
a pretty
so
good movie.
it was entertaining.
Yeah.
The music was really good. The guy who plays Elton John did a great job, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Like in like the parts that aren't, like the parts that are actually like kind of like emotional, you
Mhm.
really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
But like they take away from it like 5 seconds later because then they break into a song and dance
And
number.
then it does like some like metaphorical like hallucinations.
Yeah,
It's
but
pretty
it's like if they did one of those, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But they did like 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I was
Like every time he'd be like on a live show and like he'd be feeling the music because the crowd goes wild and
Right.
stuff like that, and then it just goes to him like he sings Rocket Man and he literally skyrockets
Yeah.
into the sky
he sings Rocket Man and he turns into a human rocket and goes.
and then blows up in a bunch of fireworks.
And there was, oh my god, I gotta talk about there was one scene. There was like a pretty graphic like gay sex scene,
Oh.
and you know whatever. Me and Broden are watching the movie, and I look over at Broden and he's jerking. No, I'm just kidding. I look over at Broden and he has just like I don't know how else to describe it, but just like a look of disappointment.
It was like
Broden was
I
just like
uncomfortable.
Like you know when
Yeah.
you know when you get fuck up at school and you come home and your mom's not like really mad about it, but she's like, "Come on, what are you gonna make my life harder?" That's what Broden's face was. He was like,
come on.
"Really?"
Because it was like really graphic and I like wanted to look away, but I just felt like
That'd be
it
bad.
would be kind of like homophobic. So like I feel like if I looked away, someone would look at me and be like, "Oh, really?"
Well, it was
gonna
also
look away.
just like you and me in that theater. pretty much.
yeah.
But
we had our own seats. we had our
honestly,
booth,
it
we
wouldn't have been like so weird to watch if it wasn't just you.
Yeah,
and me.
yeah. We're
Like
just
me and Broden are literally sitting elbow to elbow watching these two dudes fuck, and I was like,
I'm grabbing his leg a little bit.
Yeah. I should have done some shit like that. That would have been so funny.
Like this is hot.
This
Fucking-
is hot. I didn't realize how nice the seats were in.
Oh, they're super nice. You press the button and it like reclines.
Mhm.
Where at? Oh, the village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So you asked a question and we totally went off on a tangent.
Did I?
Yeah, you asked him about Rock Band.
Oh, I just want to know how'd you get so good?
Okay, here's my
What-
story.
Yeah, let's hear the story.
So I'm in like elementary school. I'm probably like 8 or 9 years old, and like Guitar Hero like just came out. Like that thing's kind of burning.
It's burning my lips. Sorry, go ahead.
So Guitar Hero, I think it was like Guitar Hero 3. And
Legends of Rock.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Legendary.
You can't. That's the best.
Best
Best
ever.
right there.
Oh yeah.
Nothing but
Played the
bangers.
shit out of that.
Oh yeah.
Through the Fire and Flames.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I never played that because I couldn't do it, but.
I beat it on hard, but I couldn't beat it on expert. Whoa.
Seen the video of the Japanese guys who do it behind their
Yeah, I
head?
look at that and I'm like, how the
Yeah, they're like
fuck?
fucking like.
They're like,
Yeah, they don't even need.
they don't even strum. They just go. I wonder how much you have to practice
So-
for that.
Who got you into it though? Was
Okay,
it just a self-driven thing?
It was an elementary school friend. He had it on the Wii. He had Guitar Hero on the Wii.
I didn't know they had it for
And I'd go over and play it, and like the first week I went over there, I was like, oh, this is so much fun. So I was like playing it with him, and I got pretty good, like pretty quick. Like after a couple of weeks, I was already better than him. And yeah, I was already pretty better than him, and I was probably playing on like hard by the time I was like 9. And then one day for my
It's a
birthday,
prodigy.
my parents got me Rock Band, and I didn't know what a Rock Band was because I had only played Guitar Hero.
Mm-hmm.
And they
This
were,
Rock Band?
Yep. Well,
The
no,
very same?
Not the same one.
Oh.
It was for the PlayStation 2 because
Oh, okay.
I don't think the Xbox was out yet. It might have been, but
The
the
360?
first,
Or the first
the
Xbox?
The 360.
Okay.
I don't think it was out yet.
Okay.
If it was, I didn't have it yet.
Okay.
So I got it for the PlayStation 2. And they were like, we know you love Guitar Hero, so we think Rock Band would be fun because then the whole family could play it. So it's like
Oh,
and they
man.
never played it once. But they got me Rock Band, and so I started playing it. And
Is that the
playing
same drum
drums.
set?
That's for the Xbox.
Oh,
360.
God, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I was playing it for the PlayStation 2, and then by the time I was 10 or 11, I got to Expert, and I was playing on Expert.
Oh,
And it was so much fun, just like getting good at something. And
Yeah.
especially when you're young and you're like
Just
really
nailing all
good.
the
Like
notes.
yeah, it's like it was super fun. So I loved it when I was a kid. And I remember there was this one time where we went to this fair, and I was 10 or 11 years old. This is like right when I'm playing Expert, and I was getting pretty good. And some guy had a booth, and it was Guitar Hero, and then he had a sign that said "Beat me in Rock Band," and I'll give you. It was like $50. And so I was like, Mom, let's go there. So then I'm standing in line. And it's a pretty long line, so I had to wait a while, but nobody could beat him, cause Guitar Hero is like a decently like new like
It's just
mainstream
coming out,
thing.
yeah.
Like, it's like so people aren't like that good, but so nobody beats him. Then I finally get to my turn, and I'm by far the youngest person in that line. And he looks at me and he's like, oh, okay. So then we play.
Did you have to pay him money to play him?
No, it was just like.
Oh shit! So he just
Yeah, I think it was at the expo by the fairgrounds.
Mhm.
There's like
Mm.
some festival or like thing going. So we play and I beat him, and like there's a shit ton of people watching. They're like, oh my god, this little kid beating this 40-year-old man, and I beat him, and he gave me $50. And I was, and that was one of the biggest accomplishments of my youth. I'm like, I just won $50.
fuck. That's
Oh my
dope.
God. You've been training for that moment.
So I guess it makes up for all the money I spent.
Ah.
That's the only money I've ever gained from
From
Rock
Rock
Band.
Band.
The rest I've spent. But anyways,
Oh
yeah, I
my
beat
God.
him.
Did he like try and give you a Bible afterwards or something?
It's like you will go far in this.
That was a long time ago. That was like 9 years ago.
That's so funny.
Fuck.
Yeah. Then I kept playing it.
I have a funny Rock Band story about
Okay.
Broden.
I'll be right back.
We were hey, you want to get some waters on the house?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. So you and me were in 9th grade. You recall this?
Yes,
You
I
and me
do.
were talking about this the other day.
I do recall this.
And it was Halloween. You invite me to your house, and your parents had their friends over, and they were getting
It was a Halloween party.
Halloween party. They were getting tipsy in the garage, and it was you, me, that
Aaron McKidd.
Aaron.
Drew McQueen.
Don't say their last names, you fucker.
I'm saying their middle names.
Well, now they know that you're right. Fuck. I should have told you. Yeah, I gotta bleep that. Oh, dude, me and Corbin have to talk about this today.
What is it?
I'll tell you in a sec. Sorry. So, we're in your room, and there's like a bunch of kids, but it was like the kids in junior high that like besides you, like that were just kind of like. You knew they were gonna go into the military, like they did.
Yeah.
Like you knew then. I was like, yeah, these.
Yeah.
They were very
Kind of.
cheese balls, if you will.
Yes.
Cheese whizzes.
Mm-hmm.
A cheese whiz in your house, the big cheese it. Unbelievable. So we're just playing Rock Band in that room for like hours, All of us.
I remember that.
It's crazy. It was so funny.
There's just a bunch of adults coming in like drunk up there.
Yeah, that's why we'd like walk out and you'd see like these grown men and they're like, ugh. And I was like,
and they were all like talking to you, being like,
yeah,
like, super drunk.
Yeah, like, you ever had a sip of beer before? And I was like, no.
He'd be like, have you ever had sex with an Asian?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
weird
that.
shit like that. So, Corbin, I kind of want to talk to Broden about the world we made up. We haven't talked about it since we did it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So, I'll make this quick. We're painting, because we like to paint here.
Yeah.
In 202. We're painting,
I don't know, like, how the fuck it started, but we just, like...
I just painted this picture of this creature, and I gave it a name, and then me and Corbin, for the next... It had to have been, like, 2 hours.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Just started creating this alternate planet with its own 4, like, intelligent life forms, like a religious system, languages... like conflicts. There was a guy from Earth who like gets in a rocket ship, a normal guy who like comes to our planet and like records everything that happens on this planet and then goes back to Earth. Like we created this entire world, and I kind of want to write like a script
Just
for every now and again on this podcast. We'll just
go
choose
off.
a character and choose the script.
Yeah, that'd be fun. So let's give the basis of. So it's a donut-shaped planet.
So yeah, it's a donut-shaped
So
planet.
there's like a hole in the
There's
middle.
a hole in the middle
Right,
of the planet.
and then rotating through that hole are 9 moons.
9 moons that go
Nine.
through the.
Mm-hmm. And there are 4 intelligent species and then 1 like god-like species.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Dicdax, which is the one I painted, and they're like these blue, kind of like feline-like tribal people with like kangaroo kind of legs, and they're fast as fuck. And the female will like squat on the ground, and I know they don't sound intelligent, but they're intelligent. And she'll like just shit out some eggs on the ground, and the male will come over with his mangina, squat over the pile, and like pick it up with his cooter, and then fertilize it within his own body, and then shit out like 15 babies.
And that's how that species.
And they live where the desert meets the jungle.
And there's desert ecosystem, jungle ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big ass mountain.
There's a forest. There's a big fucking mountain. So, and then there's like these forest people that are like elves, and they have this mineral under their tree that gives them the ability to be one with the forest, right? But get this, right? I don't remember what they were called.
I don't know.
The only ones I remember is Dictacs. But then there's these short little fuckers, right?
Like
they live in
midgets.
this like industrial like city, and there's also 9 of them, one for every moon, and it's like a council of these guys, and then everyone who
One
lives
for every moon.
Mhm.
yeah, and everyone who lives in their society is like poor and farmers and shit, but they're like super wealthy, and it's like super industrialized, and they want the thing that's under the tree that these forest people have, because it like fuels. It's like fuel.
Mineral.
Yeah.
Like an essential mineral.
Mm-hmm.
It's like oil to
Like
them.
Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally there's these people, and they're like pirate people, and they live on the water in shacks, and they have like the face of a blobfish, and they're like "Brr, brr, brr, brr." They like talk like that, and they're kind of fucking stupid, but they just like fish and all day, and like they're like pirates.
Yeah, and then there's those mushroom people.
And then and so then they're gods, or Corbin drew this.
The gods?
They're pretty much gods. They live on the highest mountain, and they're like these mushroom people. And let me take a picture of it real quick.
I'm trying to work on it. But
Yeah,
I'm still
and basically they just
fine-tuning the mushroom
hover. Let me take a
Just
picture.
do mushroom people stuff.
Yeah, and they just they're like very wise, and the way they communicate is through like, it's not even telepathy. You just know. They're just like, it's just like an energy, and you know what they're trying to communicate.
and I was a bit tipsy,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just sitting here, and we just came up with this whole world.
And there's so many other details I'm leaving out, but we came up with so much shit.
Insane.
That's funny. You should write it down.
I know we need to.
Just create
It
this.
could be like a TV show.
We were thinking of like a book series, like in the final series, they
Mhm.
all like fight each other and shit.
There's like a big war.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then like only 2 of them survive, and then the mushroom people send. So then there's this other guy, Derek.
Who's just a
He's
human.
from Earth. Earth is like dying, and he's like a history teacher. And so the government is just sending up like random people who win like a lottery of sorts up into space towards these planets that can be hospitable, like by like scanning and shit like that. And so he gets sent to this planet, and like he sees their entire war and everything. He's there for like 15 years, right? Mm-hmm. The war ends. Only 2 of the species like survive, and the mushroom people are like.
Does Derek take a side, or does he just like?
He's just kind of the middleman. Yeah, he's the middleman, and the mushroom people are like, or he's like an English teacher. He's like, write this and bring it back to your planet. Write our story to your people. And he goes back to Earth and writes in like the book series that you're reading.
It's from Derek's perspective. Ooh. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We just kept going off.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
That sounds like a good movie.
It was fun as fuck.
It'd be a dope movie.
I know, huh?
Make it all like, who's that one guy who makes all the explosions?
Michael Bay.
Yeah, would make it like that.
Why would we make it like that?
Just fucking everything's exploding.
I get like
every
Steven
2 seconds.
Spielberg or something.
Or like
Quentin Tarantino.
George Lucas.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
He'd be Derek.
Yeah.
He's too really old, bro.
You need like a Elliot Zander-esque Derek.
You get Elliot Zander to do it.
Just a normal. Hey guys.
Hey. Well, but yeah, that was crazy. Just went off on this tangent about this made-up donut world. It was
If
fun.
only we had done it live here on the Room 202 podcast. Fuck.
It's fun to be creative.
Let your imagination go. I think that's one thing lacking in today's world is imagination.
People are very black and white.
Too many Netflix shows.
Too many Netflix shows.
Bro, I've been watching. I gotta stop hitting the nicotine, bro. I was like trying to go through Netflix because I don't really watch Netflix unless it's like something I'm going out of my way to watch. I usually watch YouTube, but I'm kind of getting bored of it. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch Netflix. Dude, it's kind of becoming like cancerous. Like there's so many Netflix originals on there now.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, bro, like half of these are garbage.
There's a few good ones.
I like Hulu better now. I'm more of a Hulu kind of guy now.
Well, because you get to watch a regular show.
I finished all of it.
Really?
Shit has a weird ending.
Yeah, huh?
They end up in outer space and shit.
Oh, wait, really? I didn't know that.
The whole park goes to outer space.
And they just stay up there?
Yeah. And
how do they eat?
So there's like a whole community up there. It's crazy. You gotta watch it. No spoils.
I want to watch it.
Kind of just spoiled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no spoilers. Everyone dies.
They're all dead.
Like, okay.
But we watched Semi-Pro.
Oh,
that shit was so
one of my
funny.
favorites.
Oh, wait, you two watched it?
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
Fuck yeah. I've seen clips from it.
Yeah, I know. I showed up a bunch of clips.
The bear scene.
One of my favorites.
Nobody move.
Dude. I like it. This is like you jive turkey, and then everyone's all quiet. Like, you just called me a jive turkey.
He's like, no,
you called me a
cocksucker.
That's such a good. That was so funny.
It's underrated for sure.
Any Will Ferrell movie.
I know.
I don't know.
I mean, every Will Ferrell movie is funny, but there's just funnier ones.
There's the classics.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Anchorman 2 was pretty bad.
I liked it.
It was. I mean, compared to Anchorman 1.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just a bad movie.
Really?
Yeah, and I heard his new one, the Sherlock and Holmes. I heard it's
that.
Yeah, I heard it's not very good.
Yeah, but the thing with that is like critics are always harder than.
No, but I mean like you know when like people would like give it like.
Just give it shit when it's actually like pretty.
Right, like
pretty
you think about a movies that get shit from critics, but like people tend to like, you know what I mean, are usually get like a 75%. This movie got like a 0.
Oh, shit!
Like it was bad.
Yeah,
people were walking out of the theater.
I don't think I've ever had.
It sucks because I like him and John C. Reilly together because it is Step Brothers.
Oh, the Step Brother guy.
Yeah.
Step Brothers is a funny ass movie.
That's a classic.
Don't touch my drums.
My balls in your drum. Will Ferrell owns those balls, the fake balls he used for that movie.
Really?
Yeah, he owns them.
I know they're fake balls.
You thought they were his real balls?
Yeah.
They were huge.
He's a big man.
He's a big man. I think he's got some big balls.
Oh, what else is there in the world? Ooh, The Rock is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I made that point the other day. I think that's pretty. But here's the difference in my eyes is there are some movies that Arnie was in.
Arnie, personally, my friend.
No, Big Arn. As I know him.
Big Arn, as we call him back home.
That like Terminator, for example, like that movie. I mean, he's not really acting in those movies, but those movies kind of are like, they're not goofy. You know what I mean?
No.
And I feel like the Rock movies, like fucking Skyscraper and shit.
Yeah, I never saw that, but that
I'm like, what the You know who I don't like, and everyone is in love with him? Jason Statham.
Who's that?
He bugs the fuck out of me. You know the guy from The Meg, the bald guy?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like him.
I don't like him.
I think he's pretty. I feel like he's that like hard ass British.
He's done one thing that I liked, and it was Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Dude, that was
you watched that movie, didn't
that
you?
was a weird.
I love that movie.
I can't really remember it, but I know that was a weird movie.
It was good as fuck.
But what was I gonna say? He's in a movie called Taxi. I think it's Taxi Driver. That's a dope movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then there's
The Meg was, in my opinion, one of the worst movies of 2018.
it was weird. Like
it was just very bad. Like they
it wasn't like an unnecessary movie. Like there was no need for it.
Yeah, I didn't understand I know that Shark Week is still a thing, but is anyone really still like into sharks that much?
No.
Yeah.
I feel like people are kind of over sharks.
Like sharks are so overrated.
Like it was zombies. It was zombies for a while, and then it was sharks.
The sharks.
What's it gonna be now? Werewolves or some shit? I don't know. It's just like. No, you know what it is now? It's movies about like your senses being taken away, like Bird Box and A Quiet Place. Yeah.
There's another one on Netflix that's just like that.
It's just like A Quiet Place. Yeah, I've heard it's fucking awful.
No, it's just like, A Quiet Place. Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't say anything. I don't know why they made it because A Quiet Place was already a thing, and then
that was a good movie though.
Yeah, that movie.
A Quiet Place. Oh yeah, it's a
really
good fucking movie.
John.
Bird Box I thought was pretty overrated.
I never saw it. I mean, I saw bits and pieces of it, but
I thought
it was like an it was like a normal Netflix movie.
I don't know. Bird Box.
It wasn't like it's not something
nothing special.
Bird Box was a good movie. Like I was entertained by it.
Yeah, same.
But I don't know why it was such like a phenomenon there for a while.
I felt like it was like movie of the year. Kind of.
Yeah, I was like, why? It's a good movie, but I wouldn't go so far to say it's like that good. I don't know. It's kind
I
of.
think the best movie I've ever seen is Forrest Gump.
Really?
I think that's probably one of the best.
I think.
I might say the same thing.
Or what's Shawshank Redemption?
Shawshank Redemption.
Oh
that'd be my second.
Yeah,
That's such a good movie.
I think honestly my favorite right now is Avengers Endgame.
The Room.
The Room, dude.
What's The Room?
Oh my god, bro! I can't believe we never talked about it on this podcast. So, The Room is a film that came out in like the early 2000s, and it was made by this guy Tommy Wiseau, and he did it with his friend that he met in like an acting class, who was 19 when he met him, and he didn't. And this kid who was 19, Greg Sestero, didn't know how old Tommy was, where he was from.
Mm-hmm. He
was like a millionaire, no idea where he got his money. Like all this shit about him was like a mystery for so long. Mm-hmm. And he was just really fucking weird and eccentric. A horrible actor.
Weird.
Extremely
like
strange.
Incredibly weird.
Like
the real person?
Yeah.
Or the actor?
The real person.
Okay.
So, anyways, they make this movie called The Room, and it is one of the best movies I've ever seen, but not in the sense that you think. It's so awful. It's the worst. The acting's horrible. The plot makes no sense.
Oh my god.
The dialogue is atrocious. Like everything about it is awful, but it's so bad that it's so entertaining.
You just keep watching.
Because,
right.
Yeah.
But I think what makes it even better is like the story behind it. And so they came out with a movie
Disaster Artist.
almost 2 years ago. So this other guy, his friend Greg Sestero, the younger one, he finishes his movie with him, right? And the Tommy Wiseau guy pays to have this movie play in theaters for years. He has a billboard in Los Angeles that he had up for like 5 years.
Weirdest picture.
The weirdest photo I've ever seen. So this guy, Greg Sestero, he forgets about it. He goes and does like modeling stuff and like acting, whatever, right? He comes back to like, that kind of world and finds out that the movie is really fucking popular. And so he writes a book about how the movie was made and like his backstory and how he met Tommy and all this shit, right? So James Franco read the book
Mhm.
and made a movie about the making of the movie
with Seth Rogen.
with Seth Rogen and Dave Franco and like a bunch of famous people
Mhm.
and like
No, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron's in it and like the kid from Zathura and like
What's it called?
The Disaster Artist. And it's so funny, but it's also super interesting because it shows you like how like the odds were stacked against these two guys. They never should have been like famous. They never should have been able to make a movie.
They did it.
But they did it.
Fucking
And it's so fucking funny. He's like, so then after this movie comes out, right? Like a year after The Disaster Artist comes out, people start to find things out about Tommy Wiseau, the actual real person.
Mhm.
And you know that clip where it's like, oh hi Mark.
Oh yeah.
That
It's that movie, yeah.
that movie.
Never seen that, but I wanna.
Watch it,
Okay.
and then watch The Disaster Artist.
Okay.
They're both great, and like, but so after we watched the movie, I was like, has anyone found out like anything about this guy? So he was born in. I found out because I looked it up. He's Polish.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another
But he
thing.
said he was from.
He said
He's from New
talks
Orleans.
Like he has like the weirdest like European accent in the world, and like he's like, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and like, fucking, and you could tell he wasn't. And he's like, he said he was 19, and he was like
45.
He was like 45, like visibly, and like he was retarded wealthy. Like, I don't know if I should say that. I should probably bleep what I just said. And like stupid wealthy, and no one knew where his money came from. So he's from Poland, and he was born in 1958. So he's like 60
now.
Yeah, he's like
Whoa.
60. But like, oh, so anyway, so me and Broden are watching this movie. We'll watch it together and talk
Okay.
about it on the podcast. Me and Broden are watching this movie, and I'm like, Broden, look at his Instagram. It's the weirdest.
Oh my
It's the weirdest
God.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, pull it up. I'll throw some screenshots on the screen here at this point if you're watching this on YouTube.
Just a goofy guy.
It's not even
It's
goofy.
not even goofy.
It doesn't make any
Like
sense.
he's, like I think he's has some sort of autism.
Yeah, something.
See, if people like that can be famous, then I'm not really that worried.
He has this one post, and it's like the Marvel movies in order of in chronological order, and it's Detective Pikachu 8 times, and then The Room.
What?
It's like, what the fuck?
I think it's dead, but
And then the one of him and Sonic.
that Sonic movie is getting so much shit.
Yeah, because
One
it's
of
a
the
bad
quotes
idea.
is
Yeah.
one of his quotes is use your intuition but not too much.
I don't get it.
Or he's got what's the one that you read to me and we were dying? There was one that Broden read to me, and I was like, "What the fuck is he even trying to
Okay.
go for?"
I want you. I need you. No, I need you. Give it to me. This is on his Instagram.
This is it. This is.
I want you. I need you. Give it to me. Wear TW underwear. Me underwears.
What? What does that even
This
mean?
is like a famous director.
How many followers does he have?
a lot. I think
200,000.
he dresses like a pirate.
Like the guy from Dodgeball.
Not quite
Stealing
that bad.
equals sin. Challenge yourself to be honest. It's not Mickey Mouse business.
What does that even mean?
In the movie, he's
Win
like,
without playing.
in the movie, he's like, "This is real Hollywood movie. No Mickey Mouse."
yeah.
There's fucking that guy from Dodgeball. Do you think you could just? How does that work?
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Dodgeball?
No.
What? With Vince Vaughn?
So
Never seen
you
it.
have to watch. So good.
It's Owen Wilson too, right? No.
No, it's
I know
his
it's
brother.
Vince Vaughn.
I think it's his brother.
Oh.
That's such.
Oh no, maybe that's Old School. I'm thinking of.
I know it's Vince Vaughn for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Old School has Owen Wilson's brother,
Oh,
Vince
I love
Vaughn.
that movie.
I think it's Ben Stiller in there in Dodgeball.
Yeah, he's the main.
Oh, yeah. He's the
guy.
bad guy, yeah.
He hasn't done anything in a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
Yeah.
like the only thing
He has some
notable
good
that
movies.
he's really done in the past few years is Night at the Museum. Actually, those movies are good.
I love those.
Yeah.
I like the first one.
Yeah, the first one was. And then they went to Washington D.C. and like all the statues started moving and shit. That was a good one.
Yeah. With Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
Have you seen
She's wild.
Something About Mary?
Oh my god.
That's a good movie.
That would be so.
When
Have
he's
you
in the
seen it?
bathroom. He's in the
So
bathroom.
funny.
he gets his dick
He
stuck
gets
in the
his
zipper
balls,
right
he gets his
before
balls stuck in
prom.
the zipper, and then there's a shot of it, and you can just see like in like the rivets of the zipper, his nut sack is stuck. And he's like, ah! It's so
They had to
funny.
call the fire department.
Oh my god! And they're like, oh my
There's
god!
a ladybug on the window.
I'm gonna flick it off.
No, but it's like outside.
You know who hasn't done anything in a while? Cameron Diaz,
Who's that?
because she was in that movie.
Yeah, I think she's getting.
You know,
I'm not good with actors.
yeah, you're good.
you would know her if you saw her.
You would know her. What has she? Dude, have you ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Oh, I think so.
Oh my god, that movie is so funny. What would you have seen her in?
I'm looking her up right now.
Yeah, just look up the
The
picture.
she was in The Mask.
Oh yeah, she was. Huh?
Bad Teacher.
Never saw that
Do you
one.
have a picture of her?
She's hot.
That sex tape movie.
Yeah, that movie was awful.
Oh, I do dirty things to her.
Yeah, she's pretty
Oh
hot.
my god.
Something About Mary is a good movie though.
You know, speaking of doing dirty things to
She was in
people,
Shrek. I think she was.
She's Fiona.
She was Fiona in Shrek. Yeah.
Well, she wasn't actually, but the voice actor.
No, she was no.
She's
She was the
literally
actual. She's
playing-
Shrek.
She is Fiona.
Hey, listen. Speaking of doing dirty things, Broden, you've had a lot of sex in your day, all right?
Yeah.
You've been playing.
I don't like talking about this on the air.
He's a man that respects the women.
I do
Oh,
respect
look,
women.
he's getting uncomfortable. He's like, don't talk about it.
I do.
And
Can we talk about it? Because I want to hear your perspective. I want to hear you
What?
talk about it. Why not?
No, that's okay.
You sure?
No, another podcast.
Another
Oh,
time.
come on.
No, I don't like.
Give
talking
the fans
about-
what they
I'm not
want,
gonna
Broden.
You talk about your sex life.
Well, I have one, so. All right, we won't bring it up. We won't bring it up. I don't want to.
I
If
mean,
we're gonna
we-
start a fight on
we
this
can't, it's
podcast,
not
we're
a
not
long-
gonna do it over
It's
that.
not a long story. It's not.
It's not a long
very
story.
intriguing.
Well, I don't know. I'm just curious because like whenever we talk about it, we just kind of goof on you, but it's all right.
Wait until I have kids.
That's smart.
Broden's waiting until he has kids to have sex.
I want 3 kids before I lose my virginity.
That's just safe sex right there.
Like, wait a minute.
So,
Sorry, I apologize.
You good?
cat scratch fever.
I almost. You want to do a game?
Yeah, we could do a game.
I don't know what game we would do. You know, we haven't done the.
Junk hunt game.
Yeah.
We could do that.
You want to?
I'm down.
What is this game?
Broden could. So, junk hunk is basically, I'm gonna say a word like a one word, right? And you're gonna say a word that you associate with that, and he's gonna say it on the count of 3. You're both gonna say it at the same time. I'm gonna take both of those words and combine them, look it up on Urban Dictionary, and the first thing that pops up, I'm gonna read the definition, then we're gonna
2.
talk about it.
Okay.
Comes up with some crazy shit
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes, and honestly, like even if it doesn't
Doesn't
really
Urban
match,
Dictionary like make a word for anything?
just about. I mean,
We've gotten stumped sometimes.
yeah, but then we just kind of like go on to like what's popular, and,
Yeah.
and it's always like gorilla balls, and, you know,
Yeah.
some weird shit.
Putting your balls in someone's coffee mug.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Tea. No, not tea.
Teabagging?
But it's coffee.
So it'd be bean bagging?
Ooh. That was kind of good.
Bean bagging?
Yeah, I like that.
Yo, bro, you just bean bagged me.
Bro,
You
dude.
just got bean bagged!
Oh, he's like, oh. All right, so
He's all has to chug it.
I think the word that we're going to associate with is virginity.
Wait, so Corbin and I both say it.
Something that goes with virginity.
Yeah, just a word.
Okay.
Ready? 3. Oh, wait, do you have it?
Yeah.
You have it?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Broden.
Masturbating.
I don't think that's going to come up, dude. But
So, bro, did you masturbate?
Well, yeah.
I love that Broden said his own name.
First thing that came to mind.
Oh my god, if there's...
It shows a picture of him. It's all, you all hunched over in your room.
Hey! How's it going? Sienna, everyone. Sienna.
Sienna, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
That's how I caught
I just came for a little.
nicotine. Oh, you're gonna double up?
Well, this one's dead.
The
Double up on the
nicotine.
cancer?
We're playing some junk hunk.
Oh, dude, look.
Broden, just look.
Let's just click on Broden on
See
Urban
what-
Dictionary. See what it
Okay.
says.
It's like a man who obviously gets laid.
Broden is the term given to a person who will buy a large amount of product at a reduced price and try to sell it for profit.
I can
I
see
do
that.
do that.
I can see that.
That's not.
That's not funny.
It's not that funny. Wait, let's see if there's another one. Person who will buy. Is it this one maybe?
Look up Brobot.
There's Brodend.
Brodend?
When you go to make a bargain online, I don't give a fuck with that. Okay, what about pre-baiting? Masturbating before meeting up with someone that you want to fuck so as to avoid said fucking.
I don't know that's what that was called.
Pre-baiting.
I've heard like you masturbate before you have sex so you can last longer.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
I've heard that too. Shut up. Stop acting like you can relate.
Seriously.
Well, I mean, I've heard it. So.
We'll just call it,
There's also
we'll just call it pre-bee.
masturbance.
I'm gonna get a pre-bee in.
Yo,
Hey. Bro,
I got
I have
plans.
a date. Dude, I have a date with fucking Kate Upton tonight. I need to pre-bait hard. I'm gonna pre-bait.
You gotta hit that preview pretty hard.
Dude, what are you doing in the bathroom?
I'm getting
Pre-bee, dude. Oh, don't worry about it.
You're good.
I
You want a
don't
beer?
You want a beer? Actually, yeah, dude, that would really help the process here. He's just like he's like really giving it, like bent over the toilet, just like
He's really just getting in
really
there.
fucking milking the udder there.
The only time I've ever done that was when I was pretty single for a while, and we were all gonna
Pretty single.
I was pretty
Like
single.
not fully single, but
I
like,
was like, but we were all gonna go like swimming, and I haven't seen a woman in a bathing suit in a while. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get a boner."
God, you
So I just went into the bathroom
fucking
and pre-beat it.
pedophile. Wait. Like at a
Like-
public place?
No,
Oh, okay.
before I went swimming.
Oh.
Just
Have
in the
you ever-
bathroom.
Masturbated in a public place?
Yes, I have.
You want to elaborate?
Junior high school, middle of earth science class, during an exam.
Oh my
No
god.
fucking
Yeah.
way.
He's like, think. Is it A or B?
I was just, well, you know when you're young and you get those little boners in class and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just ignored it.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the thing, right?
He's like, you know what happens?
You know when you get a boner.
You gotta use it. It's there
It's
for
like,
a
you
reason.
know when you're in class just beating off, dude. Oh yeah. Well, I know you've done it driving.
I do it all the time driving.
You've done it somewhere else. I don't want to say, just in case you know.
Where?
You get another job.
Oh, I masturbate at work all the time. Not
this job,
Not this
hopefully.
job. I can't.
He's like, well, I
Sit by the
could.
bush.
Yeah. The owners come out. I'm all mowing the lawn while
They're like, yeah. He does a good job. Let him do his thing.
I did at Fred Meyer's, Kona Grill. I didn't do it at CSB.
Not in your car.
I could've. I just, you know how dogs pee on shit to mark their territory?
You jerk off.
Yeah, I
on it?
jerk off on stuff.
Someone's like, dang it, I can't use it.
Can't go in here.
Master. Hey, my mom. Wait, being
Masturbance.
Masturbance. Being interrupted while masturbating. I just want to see what that was.
I have never
Never
been caught.
Oh, that's not true.
No.
Actually, my brother doesn't knock on doors, and the only time he ever walks in my room is when that's going on. So I'll be like laying there, I'll like blanket up to my neck, and like,
You got your knees up.
and he'll walk in, and oh my god, he's like nice. And like, fuck off, dude.
Give him hell.
Give him out.
Give 'em out.
Actually, there was one time I got back from a wrestling trip and it was like 10 days and I was with a bunch of dudes, so I couldn't find time to do it. But like the first thing I get home, and I'm like, Dad, I'm gonna take a nap. And he's like, it's like in the middle of the day, and I was like, yeah. So I just went in my room, and then he's all opening the door, and I'm just all like under the covers, and I didn't start yet, but that was close.
Sorry, yeah.
But I've never been caught like
Me
when your
neither.
mom walks in. Oh
That-
my god!
That
But that's how most pornos
this is
start.
yeah.
So-
This is
Maybe it's not a
this
bad
is
one.
graphic. So, but that first time that you got it to work was like,
It was
dude, it was
memorable.
It was crazy.
it was honestly like
I was so scared.
it was like you were scared.
Yeah, because like I knew.
I didn't know what was going on.
I
when
knew
did it
I knew what masturbating was, but I didn't know like.
How old were you?
and how it worked.
I was like going. I was in like 6th grade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's early, I think.
Oh, what about you?
Shit,
I
I've
think
been
it
in
was
the
like
game
late
for a
8th
while.
grade. That was the first time.
I was summer going into 10th.
Really?
What?
Yeah, dude. Oh, I couldn't. Okay, this is funny, bro. You know what, bro? No censorship on this podcast. 'Cause
I
It's
see
funny as
that.
fuck. So, it was
10th grade?
summer going into it. So I just finished 9th grade.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro. So, or no, maybe I just
do
finished
with your
8
free
and,
time?
like,
Seriously.
I don't know, just read books. No, so
I was getting actual pussy.
I remember. I remember. I'll say his name because fuck
He
him.
helped me.
Jake West, who was on our podcast previously, was like, "Dude, I don't know exactly how he said it, but something to the effect of like, dude, you ever beat off? It's crazy." And I was like,
this shit's crazy.
I was like, no, what? So then for probably a year straight, I would just like try, and I couldn't figure it out. I would actually, this is so cringy, I would actually ask people. I'd be like, how do you do it? I'd be like, I'd like you know how you start a fire with a stick and
Like
rub your
when you
hands
make
together?
fucking
I'd be like,
Play-Doh snakes.
I just like
You're
tap
like
the
pulling
tip
on it.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the heck? You know what I
Slap
mean?
it.
And then I remember I was dating this girl, and we got in an argument or something like that. And I was like, yeah, fuck this bitch. And I went home, and I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it today. And I was like,
You had some anger masturbation?
I was just the anger, and then it like,
And then you're like,
and then it happened, and I was like, oh my god. It was like discovering like
you're all heavy
Atlantis.
breathing and sweating. You're like, oh shit. The first.
And then for like the next few months, it was once in the morning, once at night.
That's
I
the
was like
best
I was like a fucking badger, dude.
I remember the first time, it was to Dumb and Dumber. There's this scene.
Wait.
There's this
Yeah,
scene.
I'm
Okay, there's this scene where he's all hugging that girl and he like lifts up her skirt.
Yeah, and her
So-
ass shows,
And
yeah.
I was like, ooh. So I like started going, and then I felt like the first like right before you go like.
The first like build. Like,
Yeah, and I just fucking gripped my dick. I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna get!" I thought it was gonna be like a fire hose and just start like going crazy. So I was like, "Fuck, I can't do this." So then I went in the bathroom, in the shower.
Wait, did you just have it on pause?
What? Yeah, I just paused that scene.
Oh,
I didn't know what porn. I didn't know how to find porn.
Oh my
I
god,
remember the
that's
first time I saw
hilarious.
porn. That shit was so gross to me.
I remember I used to get busted because like when you're like I don't know, man, when you're like first figuring that shit out. Like, porn is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, I kind of get grossed out by it. I don't really,
Yeah.
like, ugh. You know what I mean? But, like, the first time you see that shit, like, that's the first time you've seen anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, it's almost like an infatuation. Like, when you're young like that, like, you kind of, like, you watch it a bit. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen, like, titties in, like, movies and
Right.
stuff, and, like, seen them do, like, movie sex. But then, like, when
I'd
you watch
never
it-
seen a vagina.
Yeah, neither have I. And
So it was like, you know what I mean? And I remember, like, I forgot that, like, my mom could see, like, what I was looking up on my phone. And I get, like, I was out swimming in Veterans Pond. You know what I mean? And with, like, Jake and all my friends. I'm just having a good time swimming. And I get a text from my mom on, like, my shitty little fucking BlackBerry. And it was like, you're watching too much pornography. I was like, I was mortified. I was like, and it was like, yeah. I was gonna say it's like the weird stuff, but it wasn't that weird. It was
I
just
feel like if I was a mom and I saw like my son doing that, I wouldn't say anything.
yeah, I mean,
it's like
unless
they're a teenager.
right, unless it was
I was
like,
thinking it'd be weird.
it must have been worse than I thought.
You know what?
It must have been 24/7 or something.
I don't get how Mormon kids cannot masturbate. Like, they're not
I
supposed
think
to.
they do.
They have to. Because there's no way in hell you cannot masturbate.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
don't get that.
Well, they like think it's like
A sin.
a sin, like they'll go to hell.
Dude,
for
why?
it.
It's just nothing.
You just
It's
busting.
just busting.
Religion is a
down.
whole podcast in itself.
Yeah, religion.
Yeah, for real.
You could go on and
I
on.
think religion's just a business.
Hey man,
I'll
I
do that.
don't disagree with you.
Threw that out there. Like, Scientology, that shit's crazy.
Oh, that shit's just
that's
a scam. That's just a
yeah.
scam, bro.
What, that South Park episode?
We watched that the other day, didn't we?
Mhm.
Oh my god, that shit's so funny.
Do you think they actually believe that shit?
Yeah. Zeno?
A good person for religion is Andrew. He has
Pulaski?
some good stuff to say.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's also religious, so.
Yeah, but he's like pretty like non-biased. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know those people who are like like if you
And I
don't
see-
if you don't believe in this,
I
you're
respect that. If
going
you're-
to hell.
yeah.
You have it
Yeah,
all wrong.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
like open. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what the fuck's like real. Like
Yeah, that's
I don't know
Yeah.
if my religion is real. I just like I believe in it, but I don't know if it's real. Like
Right.
nobody knows.
Right.
It's kind of how I am. Like if it turns out there is like God and Jesus and all that shit, like oh okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're doing. But
Mm-hmm.
if it turns
You
out
wanna hear something funny, bro?
to be a kangaroo, God,
I was in my first girlfriend, I was in 3rd grade. And
nice.
I'm like hanging out with like my family or whatever. And this is when we had a landline, like no cell phones. So I get a phone call and my dad's like, Roman, your girlfriend's on the phone for you, whatever. So I go over,
I remember.
You're
and
like,
You're like yay.
So I go over and I grab the phone. I'm like, hello? And I swear to God, this is no like conversation or anything. She goes, hey, I just wanted to tell you that if you don't go to church on Easter or Christmas, you're going to hell. And I was like, okay. And I like hung up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, talk to my mom. I was like, Mom, am I going to go to hell? She's like, no, who told you that? I was like, my girlfriend.
Did you break up with her?
No, I called her back and I was like, and I remember being like,
See?
hey, I wasn't okay with that. I'm not going to hell. And she was like, okay. And that was the end of it.
You're going to hell. That's what I would say.
He was like waiting for the laugh.
Oh my god.
And then we laughed because there was no laugh.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
Tough crowd.
It's getting a little hot in here. Shit.
It's funny.
Fuck.
When was your first girlfriend? I'd ask him, but you know.
Have you had a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Have you really?
I went to elementary school.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then, I don't know. Yeah, you could say.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
like at elementary school girlfriends, you
And,
had
like-
like 5,
And like,
just fucking around.
yeah.
yeah, it's just casual.
I remember, just casual slinging dick in
Yeah,
elementary
yeah,
school, no big deal. Fucking, I remember when I had my first girlfriend, we were playing Spin the Bottle, and
LJ.
yeah, I was like 4th grade or something, and I was like, it was so dumb, because like, there was like 3 girls and 3 guys, and we were playing Spin the Bottle, and like, everyone was kissing everybody,
Mm-hmm.
not the guys were kissing guys, but and shit, but, yeah, weird party, man, but fucking happened, and then, anyways, like, everyone was like kissing my girlfriend, I was like, I don't know if I like this.
Like grabbing her ass and stuff.
Just
He's
sitting
like,
there.
I don't know.
What sucked though, like this gross ass.
And then she kisses another guy's girlfriend. And he's like, okay.
I like
Okay with
this.
that.
But yeah. 4th grade.
You got spit on you. You got
Do
a
I?
little, you got a little schmutz on
A
you.
little schmutz on my jams.
I'm grown as man.
Bro, since Sienna's here, you know how like there are guys who are like, 2 girls kissing, that's so hot. Like, is it the same for girls? Like, if 2 dudes are kissing,
Yeah.
are they like, oh my god, those dudes are kissing?
I think it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's like.
Yeah, that is
hot.
weird because
That's a weird standard. Like,
guys do find it attractive if 2 girls just
Yeah.
start making out. But like if
Yeah,
2
and
guys,
it's not even like some guy. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm if 2 girls start making out, I'm not complaining.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I see 2 guys making out, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't be like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're all cheering. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
I think it's because we expect men to be like masculine. You know?
Oh,
like,
probably,
like,
yeah.
Like attractive men are like masculine and very manly.
Uh-huh.
So like if they're making out with another dude,
Yeah.
not usually seen as like.
It's like something that like you're not used to. It's kind of like
Yeah.
it's like it's like when people from like really warm climates move to somewhere that's really cold and they get like cold burns
Wait,
on their skin. It's like that.
There's things called cold burns.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Except say you live in like Africa and then you go to like Antarctica.
Well, I don't know how severe they are. I don't know that it's like I don't know. I knew a guy from some island, and he moved here to Boise during the winter, and he got all these marks on his arms and shit. And I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "I'm not used to the cold."
What?
I was like, "Huh?"
Wait, what?
Same with like a sunburn. Like you go to Mexico and get fucking
Yeah, brown.
destroyed.
It's crazy how our body can adapt to like
Mhm.
different environments.
Humans are crazy.
It's kind of like a minor scale of like evolution, kind of
Yeah,
like
I guess.
like
yeah.
like how you go somewhere and like your blood pressure will change to
Oh yeah.
adapt to the environment.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, that is crazy how we can do that. I think it's crazy how like we can heal our wounds. Like if we get like cut ourselves, a scab will grow and then it'll be fine in like a week. That's pretty crazy.
so
Yeah, like what
gross.
I did to your face.
Yeah, fucking
pretty
stab
much-
me.
Oh my god.
Pretty
Sienna,
much done
did we
now.
talk about it last episode? I think
I
we
think
did.
so.
Sienna fucking
Speared me.
killed Corbin.
Right in the face.
I just think it's funny that like you're the one that like felt bad, but he's the one that was like holding it up to his face.
But I let go, so.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
Imagine if it got him in the eye.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. My grandma said this thing. Oh, you could have got hit in the eye. But I was like, it was pretty
He
close.
wore an eye patch.
Yeah, that would have been so bad.
Ass.
That would have sucked ass. Could have been like Nick Fury. Nick Fury.
You're like Avengers, assemble.
Avengers assemble.
I can't do a Samuel L. Jackson impression.
Motherfucker. That's
Could be
all
like a
about.
pirate, get like a hook and shit. Alright.
Just wear the whole costume every day.
But you don't
You have
act
like
any different.
you have like a fake parrot
Yeah.
on your shoulder,
You have like a hook. You didn't lose your hand.
Imagine
but you're just holding
going
a
to a
hook.
party
Uh-huh.
and there's just some dude dressed as a pirate. Like, it's not even like Halloween or anything. This just guy just shows up.
Remember that
Pirate.
party onesie that I was gonna get at Fred Meyer?
No, what was
They
it?
had like the beer cans in the rest
Oh,
of the
yeah,
cups.
yeah.
I was thinking if I got like a party onesie, look like a bunch of beer cans and stuff on it, like
Just wear
pajamas
it.
and wear it
And just
to
roll up to a party like, hey, it's that guy.
Next time we go to a party, we should all just wear something fucking goofy.
Well, me and
I'm
Sienna
down.
were talking about every person has their own color.
We
And
need
all
to
the-
do this.
oh, it'd be
We've
so
been
funny.
talking about this for so
But like bright
long.
colors.
So like Javi would be purple, right? And oh shit, sorry, I was setting a timer. And like Sienna, or no, so like Javi's color is purple, right? Because like Thanos, and he wears like purple dress pants, purple like shiny ass like tap shoe kind of thing.
I got purple belt.
Mm-hmm. Purple, like you know those like what do you call the guys that direct an orchestra? Fucking
Director.
yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Where they like have the tongs and they like wave an orchestra.
Yeah.
You know how their coats are like long and they split into like a V? He's wearing a purple one of those and like a purple like fluffy like blouse like they have in Dumb and Dumber, and then a purple top hat and a
It's
monocle,
like super tall.
and then a monocle with like a purple rim, and he's like, and that's Javi, right? And then like Broden, yours would be orange.
yeah.
Yeah, and it would be like an orange like jersey with orange basketball shorts, orange socks, orange like Nikes.
An orange bandana. No,
Yeah.
an
Sweatband.
orange headband. Yeah.
Yeah. Corbin's would be like green, I think.
I was thinking that.
Like neon green.
We should throw a party like that, and we like tell everyone. to
This is
just
your
wear
color.
A different color.
Yeah, but everyone's just gonna show up with like a purple shirt on or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Not like full dress.
Not what
But
I just
like,
described.
but the Java, we just do full dress.
that'd be
God,
everything.
it'd be
fun.
so funny, dude.
Corbin, I was
What
thinking,
was mine? I think mine was like red or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Corbin, if you get a
And mine
coffee
was
black.
black.
jersey.
Yours was
A what?
Yeah.
Coffee black. Ooh,
Yeah, like I have the Jackie Moon jersey.
that would be dope.
And then we get some tropic shorts.
Yeah.
And a tropic headband, and you have
Bro,
the
next
coffee
Halloween,
coffee
next
black
Halloween,
jersey.
Let's do that.
We'll get 2 pairs of shorts in the
Coffee. Eric or not Eric.
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000. I'm saying
Yeah.
Eric Andre.
And then you can get the Lithuania guy, the big mustache.
Yeah, it does speak English. Okay.
I could
He's
be the
like, right
bear.
on.
He's like, you stupid motherfucker. He's like,
I could be the bear.
nobody move. Fuck. Alright, guys, I have to go tire shopping.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna leave this up to you, Roman.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's wrong with your fucking tire? I
They're
saw that.
bald as fuck.
Oh, I was talking about your rims, bro. One's like
Oh
brown.
yeah, they're like so dirty. Ever since I bought that truck, I've never cleaned the rims.
Yeah, maybe do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can end it right here if you'd like, because we're an hour in.
Okay. I mean, I gotta go tire shopping. So,
So
if y'all want to continue, then you can.
that's
but-
up to my guy right here.
Cool. Whatever.
Well, that does it for this episode.
This is a very special episode. No
this
script.
was fun. I liked it.
Mhm.
We had some good topics in there.
And man, we got the stinker himself, Broden Jackson.
Need to have you back soon.
Yeah, dude. We'll have to have you on for more appearances. I'd like to thank Corbin Johnson.
I'd like to thank Roman Bolin.
I'd like to thank Corbin again, and then also Sienna.
I'd like to thank Jesus and Broden.
I'd also
I
like
put
to
them
thank
in the same
Jesus.
category because
Yeah.
they're American
were
heroes.
virgins. So.
That's true.
So I mean,
Was-
really, who's winning? Who's the sinner here?
Yeah, seriously. I'm the Pierce one here.
Yeah.
Wait, Jesus was a virgin, wasn't he?
I mean,
I don't think he had sex.
he might have.
I mean, shit.
Take that, atheists.
Yeah.
Wait, atheist?
I don't know.
Why would atheists be offended?
Because they don't
I don't
think
think they care.
they don't think Jesus had sex. They don't think it.
No, I think Jesus was slinging dick.
Maybe.
I think so.
On the
They
side.
saw him like cure someone's leprosy, and they're like,
Turns. We can walk on water. Fuck yeah, I want that
yeah,
dick.
fuck me on the water. Well, if you have any questions about coming on the podcast, email us at room202pc@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at
Do we
room202
have a
podcast.
Twitter?
Yeah, we have Twitter. I don't post on it as often as I
Oh,
should.
I
but
don't even have a Twitter.
yeah, I don't
Shit.
like Twitter, but I have to use it more for. Will you please stop touching your dick and balls?
It's itchy.
Say that for class.
Save it for class. So yeah, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Room202 Podcast for all your Room202 podcast needs.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, Broden. Do you want to plug anything
Plug anything? What do you mean
Yeah.
plug?
Like your Instagram.
Follow me at Broden Jackson on Instagram.
Is it at Broden Jackson?
It's at Broden Jackson.
Okay.
I post yearly.
At least.
I get one to you.
All right, and that does it for episode 10.
10, that's crazy.
That's crazy. 10
It's
episodes
a big
in.
episode.
That's a big episode. I am Roman Bolin,
I'm Corbin Johnson.
and we will see you next time.
I was gonna say.
When you're bored and have nothing to do, come on down to room 202. Come on down to room 202.